when to put on your shit. Look at this bee up here. Might be a fly. Might be a universal bee. Oh, nailed it. You could probably go all the way to the road.
Oh, easily. Easily. You could probably make it to 395 if you're lucky. Yeah.
Not bad. As everybody's writing their names and stuff on here. How lame. So made it to Whitney. It took us a good long while. Left at 3 a.m. and I don't think we made it up here till maybe 9. No snow hardly. There was like one patch that was like maybe 30 feet. No micro spikes, no ice axe needed. It's really nice weather up here. It's a little cold, but if you get out of the wind, the sun is warming up. It was really cold when I got to like, I think the very bottom of the switchbacks. My hands were really freezing and my sweat. Anytime I stopped to get sweat get cold, I would just start getting really cold. So I had to put on my rain jacket at one time, made me feel a little bit better, and double gloves. But even then, my hands were still pretty bad. Feel okay up here. I was able to eat. It was just slow moving. It's like as slow as possible, probably 1 mile an hour, coming up all these switchbacks. I felt okay. It's just if my heart starts going and I start breathing really hard, then sometimes it's not like I feel dizzy, but it just doesn't feel good. So purposely keeping it slow, just going a really slow pace and not get my heart up, not sweating so my sweat could freeze, and I felt pretty good. Had some food up here, drinking okay. Otherwise doing okay. So this trail is really technical. I've kind of forgot how much so. There's just rocks everywhere. There's steps everywhere. There's uneven foot placement all the way. So even if you're doing it without a pack, it's pretty strenuous, and going down is probably going to be really hard on the feet as well. So, but all in all, great trip up here. Like I said, the weather is cooperating and the trail is almost snow-free. Kind of gives me good vibes for Forster. Hopefully that maybe most of the trails exposed and just don't have to worry about snow travel and just go up the switchbacks. So I'm not sure if we're gonna go down and try to do a 20+ day today, or maybe just add an extra small day instead of for Forster, because we'll just play it by ear and see how my feet feel. My back hurts even with hardly anything in my pack, so at least I know it's not my pack with a bunch of stuff in it. My pack with hardly anything in it, my back hurts, which is not good, but what can you do? My face is there's wind, so you can't hear me. But got some cell service, so texted some pictures, or a picture of me at the top, real time, which was kind of cool. I don't remember last time having cell service. It's been 10 years since I've been up here, and that was during my JMT full hike with Yaska, my partner, and this is where we ended our trip basically. And we had our good friend from Japan, Masa, was up here as well, and that was today is nothing compared to that day. That day meant a lot more to me to be with her to do this and finish the JMT up here. I've been up here, that was special. Today is good, but nothing compared to that. That day was much better. But I'm glad I could get up here and do okay with elevation, and I'm glad I could come up here on the PCT and be able to do it 10 years later and 10 years older. So that's about it. I'm going to sign off from up here and probably get going down. Okay? All right, peace. See the switchbacks all the way down there. There. It's a good view of Guitar Lake. And happy Father's Day, Daster. Guitar Lake is in your name for today. Since I forgot to text you when I had service on Whitney. Also, we came from like way over there somewhere. It's crazy. Kind of see the trail. You can see switchbacks. And then way down there. day 83 recap. Mount Whitney ascended. So about 16 miles, 4,500 up and down. It took us a really long time to get up and a really long time to get down. I tried to show some of the technical aspects of the trail, and you just can't go fast and be safe. It's really dangerous. And then when you get tired, you slip or place your foot wrong. I a little bit twisted my right ankle twice going down. I think overall on the body, the down is much harder. My right knee, which I've never had problems with, started popping at one point. Took a rest pretty promptly after that, and it seemed to have gone away, so I hope that's nothing I need to worry about. It was kind of scary. But it took a long time. It was really warm on the downside. Today feels much warmer than it was yesterday without, maybe it's because we don't have as much breeze. So without the breeze, the sun is pretty potent today. I just didn't really notice it yesterday. We opted not to do any more miles. Basically, we kind of had to rearrange our packs, and then I know I was pretty hungry and dehydrated coming down, more so than I thought, and the thought of trying to rearrange all my gear, pack it all up, and go 4 more miles did not seem like a good idea. And it was to a creek that apparently you're gonna have to do a creek crossing, and there's a ton of mosquitoes there, and I think a lot of people might go there, so I don't know how many tent sites there's gonna be. So that makes tomorrow a pretty hard day. It's like 13 miles to the top of Forester, so it's gonna be an uphill grind all day. But not much we can do about it. Thought process, maybe see if we have enough food, not tomorrow but the next day, to try to make it to Bishop. I don't think it's possible, but these resupplies and mileage, like, I know Bishop we don't really have a choice because the bridge is out, but it adds a pretty good amount of miles to get out. And so does Kearsarge. It's like 7 miles one way, and 5 of it's straight up or straight down, depending on when you're going or coming. So we have a lot lighter pack because we don't have to carry as much food, but the penalty is having to do those hikes out, find rides, do all that fun stuff. And plus I have some topo gators from my dad, and a resupply box in Independence post office, so skipping that doesn't make sense for me. But we'll just see. We're going a lot slower than we thought we were doing still, so the thought of trying to add on 20, 40, I think it's 40, 50 miles extra when we weren't planning, it's probably not a good idea, but we'll see. All in all, today was good, just long. Obviously we didn't have much in our pack, so that wasn't much of a thing. It was just a lot of, like, my feet feel like they're chewed up because it was just like uneven rocks all the time. But besides that, it's okay. And then I don't know if I said this earlier, but my back's always been hurting the right side, like kind of in the middle, and I thought maybe it's because of the pack or this or that, but so I probably doubt even had 5 pounds in my pack today, and my shoulder was hurting, or my back was hurting, so I guess it's just my back that's messed up, not my pack that's making things. I'm sure it doesn't help with it being really heavy, but if my back hurts and I barely have anything in my pack, then it's my back, not my pack. So I don't know what to do about that. But I wouldn't say it's getting worse, but it's definitely starting much earlier. Like before it'd be the end of the day. Now it's like within 2 or 3 miles. Starts hurting, so oh well. Whitney was pretty cool. I'm glad we did it, but it does really kind of mess up your mileage and setting up for passes and stuff, but which it kind of did to us today. But oh well. Tomorrow's gonna be a grind, and we're gonna be hitting Forester late in the day, which I hope is not a problem. But the amount of snow or the lack of snow in Whitney makes me think that Forester might be mostly cleared, except for the chute that it's like 20-30 feet that you might need an ice axe and crampon. So hopefully it's mostly clear and have an easy way up, and we'll just get it late in the day. All right, I'm gonna cut this short. We were up at 2:30, so it's like 6:30 and I just want to go to sleep. So we're gonna get going tomorrow at 5. We have 3 water crossings that I cannot avoid. So, and I guess the first one's gonna be around 7 a.m. Fun. So we'll do that, and then we'll hit Forester. All right. Check you tomorrow. Peace.